How Elliot earned $1,715,180 with zero investment from Twitter. Hey everyone, welcome back to Speak in English. Let me ask you a question. What would you do if you had zero to invest, but you could still earn over 1.7 million? Sounds impossible, right? Well, that's exactly what Elliot did, and today, I'm going to show you how he turned nothing into 1.7 million using Twitter. The only way to do great work is to love what you do, said Steve Jobs. Elliot didn't have a big budget, fancy connections, or even years of experience. He had creativity, determination, and a deep understanding of the power of social media. In the next hour, I'm going to break down exactly how Elliot built a thriving business on Twitter and earned $1,715,180 without spending a single dollar. Stick around, because this is a story you'll want to hear. And it might just inspire you to take that first step toward your own success. Meet Elliot. Elliot was a 25-year-old man living in a modest apartment in Kansas City. He had always dreamed of being an entrepreneur, but like many people, he struggled with getting started. He didn't have a lot of money or resources, and his day job barely covered his expenses. But Elliot wasn't going to give up. He knew he had something special. He just needed the right opportunity. Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts, said Winston Churchill. Elliot's courage came from a simple realization. Social media could be the key. He saw how people were building entire businesses on platforms like Instagram, YouTube, and especially Twitter. He thought to himself, if they can do it, why can't I? So, with nothing but his phone and a ton of determination, Elliot decided to start using Twitter to build his brand. Elliot knew that success on Twitter wasn't about being everyone's friend or posting random tweets. He needed to find a niche, something that would connect with people and give him an audience. After weeks of thought, Elliot realized that he could combine his love for personal development with Twitter's huge network of like-minded individuals. He decided to focus on mindset and productivity, helping people improve their lives with simple but powerful daily habits. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great, said John D. Rockefeller. Elliot started tweeting about productivity hacks, sharing motivational quotes, and offering tips on how to stay focused and driven. The key was authenticity. Elliot didn't try to be someone he wasn't. He shared his own struggles, his victories, and the lessons he learned along the way. Slowly, but surely, people began to take notice. At first, Elliot's following grew slowly. He didn't have a huge network or any prior fame. But Elliot understood one thing. Engagement was key. He didn't just tweet and hope for the best. He replied to every comment, engaged in conversations, and built real relationships with his followers. He even reached out to influencers in the personal development space, offering to collaborate on ideas. Content is king, but engagement is queen, and the lady rules the house, said Mari Smith. Elliot didn't just want followers. He wanted to create a community. He posted consistently, shared helpful content, and never gave up on engaging with his audience. Soon, his follower count began growing rapidly. People were responding to his tweets, and his message was resonating with them. They weren't just following him for motivation, they were following him for real value. As Elliot's following grew, so did his opportunities. He started getting direct messages from followers, asking if he had any products or services they could buy. This was his light bulb moment. He realized that Twitter wasn't just a place to get followers, it was a place to build a business. Opportunities don't happen, you create them, said Chris Grosser. Elliot decided to create a digital product that aligned with his message. He wrote a short ebook titled 10 Habits That Will Transform Your Life, which offered practical advice on improving mindset and productivity. He promoted it on his Twitter account, using engaging threads, sneak peeks, and testimonials from early readers. The response was overwhelming. People who had been following Elliot for months were excited to buy his ebook. And the best part? Elliot didn't have to invest any money up front. He used Twitter's built-in audience and organic content to sell his product. His first month, he earned over $20,000. As Elliot's income grew, so did his vision. He didn't stop at just one ebook. He created an entire product line, online courses, coaching services, webinars, and even a paid membership group where people could get exclusive tips, resources, and personal guidance. "The best way to predict the future is to create it," said Abraham Lincoln. Elliot knew that the key to scaling his business was reinvesting his profits into creating even more value for his audience. He hired a small team to help with marketing, content creation, and customer support. He also started offering one-on-one coaching sessions, which became incredibly popular. Within just a few months, Elliot's business exploded. He began reaching six figures monthly and even expanded into creating physical products like planners and journals, all centered around his personal development brand. By the end of the year, Elliot had earned $1,715,180. His Twitter account, which had started as a simple platform for sharing motivational quotes, had turned into a multi-million-dollar business. He wasn't just an influencer anymore. He was a full-fledged entrepreneur, running a brand with multiple income streams. "It always seems impossible until it's done," said Nelson Mandela. Elliot's story is proof that you don't need money to start. All you need is the willingness to take that first step and the belief that you can make it happen. So, what about you? Do you have a passion or skill that you could share with the world? Elliot's story proves that with creativity, consistency, and engagement, you can build a business from scratch using nothing but Twitter. The best part? You don't need a huge budget, fancy tools, or a college degree. All you need is the drive to make it happen. If Elliot's journey inspired you, hit that like button, share this video with someone who needs motivation, and don't forget to subscribe to Speak in English for more inspiring stories and tips on how to succeed in today's digital world. Thank you for watching, and remember, your next big opportunity might just be a tweet away.